Goosebumps is rated Y7 because it may be too spooky for kids under 7.
All right. So here we go again with Goosebumps. We're talking about Go Eat Worms. Of course, like usual, I would like to do some spin-offs, and since this did get an episode, I can't do a Why Not episode. But I will actually talk about the thing that is on my mind still, because as a kid, it didn't really rain on me at all. Only thing that happened was the fact of the whole worms pulsating made me not want to use the shower next door. Yeah, I did not want to use the shower or the bathtub alone because I kind of feared for the worst that the worms will just show up out of nowhere. It's like, yes, I think you guys did some mental damage to me as a kid. You chastised me, guys. Good job on that. I think you did a great job. You scared the hell out of me. But anyways, the question is, what happened when it came to the pasta? I mean, the spaghetti. Because in the episode, we're talking about the episode period. In the episode, notice the fact of the worms were involved with every single thing. Regina didn't have anything to do with anything of the worms whatsoever. So that's the funny part. It's like, yeah, Regina, unlike what happened in the book where she was involved for most of the things, this time around, it actually was none other than the worms themselves. And it's like, holy frick. Now, the question is, when it comes to the spaghetti, I guess technically we can actually understand that the worms might not understand that spaghetti is a food. But it's weird enough that it's like, so they don't know spaghetti is a food, but yet it doesn't pan out. Where it's like, so you're actually making them eat you, I guess? Or are you guys secretly spying? And it's like, I want to spy with him at school. So we're going to crawl into the spaghetti so we know. And not to mention, wait. You're going to crawl in spaghetti and the spaghetti is hot, chances are. I mean, not to mention he has to maybe even microwave it. So it's like, yeah, the worm got screwed the frick over. I mean, seriously. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know on this one. But it was Regina who did it, which makes the perfect sense. It's like, well, we never actually got a little wink that she did it. And I forgot to even mention that in the episode slash the differences and comparisons episode video, that they actually said something that actually can mirror liquids and gases. Worms on the brain. Yeah, that was their chant in the freaking episode. They kept on singing worms on the brain, which is like, wow. Gee whiz. But I'm pretty sure, for me personally, I have to believe it was Regina, but the thing is that they never actually concluded that. So it's always this fun little thing where it's like, oh my gosh, they made an error in judgment. The writers actually are totally sucky. On the other hand, it actually is the idea of this is going to be a forever debate of whether or not were the worms kind of trying to spy on him, but pretty stupid, or B, was it just Regina getting him back because he did put worms in her freaking bird thing? And technically, I guess it could have actually been Beth. Yeah, it could actually have just been Beth who did it. Just saying. And let's talk about one more thing, which is, I guess this is going to be titled as Regina's pranks. The interesting part has to be the sleepover. So in the sleepover, she went to Beth's house. Unlike the episode, we know that Beth's house is kind of ways away, but they can actually sneak back and forth. But on the other hand, the parents would know that the two girls are not in the room. They would freaking know that they snuck out. While in the book, we are not sure where or how near Beth's house is to Todd, aka Regina's house. But she did do it. The thing is that she did actually do the freaking worms in the bed. She did do that prank. She did all those pranks. So it just makes the question of whether or not. So I guess we're going to have to say it that chances are they did snuck out. They sneak out and then they put the worms in his bed and then there you go. But on the other hand, I guess it could just be the fact of even though she's in the sleepover, that doesn't mean that she couldn't have pre-done it. Where she was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is before I go to the sleepover, let's put the worms in his bed. Most likely he wouldn't actually go take a snooze or anything. I guess he can. It's like, yeah, even if he took a little power nap, it's like, well, he got him anyways. I guess it's more payoff the fact of he didn't go into bed at all until when he go went to sleep. So it's like that's more payoff than, oh well, he was actually going to take a nice little power nap before he continues on with his project. Actually, most likely modeling his dollhouse. So actually, hold on, let me look. Where is that in here? Sabotage bird after. Let's see. Abandoned house. Oh yeah, so that's abandoned house. And no, it happened afterwards. Yeah, it happened afterwards. So there's really no way of actually saying, oh well, he actually is distracted with the dollhouse. It's like, no, at this point he just most likely has homework and stuff. There's really nothing that actually will take his time off of where he's like, oh, he please don't go to sleep early, please don't go to sleep early. It's like, yes. It's like, yeah, it's amazing. Where it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she can do it. It's like, yeah, it's doable. She did it before she left for the sleepover. The only thing is just that she just hopes that he doesn't find it beforehand. Like, if I guess technically it works either way, but it's more payoff if he actually went into the bed, find out there's worms. He jumps out and is like, what the freaking hell? Oh my gosh. So yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. But the thing is that I think the freaking argument lives on of whether or not with the spaghetti were the worms involved with that or was it Regina? The episode never actually showed at all that Regina did anything. In the episode, Regina actually is mostly a saint. She's a freaking saint. So I don't really know what to say on that one. I was scared. I was scary night. And of course, comment down below. What do you think? Was it Regina or was it the worms? Being complete idiots.